time, we'll ask you to clear the aisles of all packages and parcels by sliding them under your seat. Flight 227 to Vienna is now preparing to lift off. Our flying time will be 5 hours and 22 minutes.
I can't believe you're gone. I thought I made it very clear. I don't need your help to investigate Marick. And here you are on the plane to Vienna in the seat next to me.
Brooke, this was the only available seats.
The only seat you asked for, you mean?
No, I'm just lucky that way. Look, obviously I can't deplane, so why don't you just sit back and relax and enjoy the flight? And my help, which you were going to very badly need.
Oh, he said modestly.
Brooke, you've bitten off quite a chunk here. Now it is going to take all our savvy, smarts, and connections to try to figure out whether or not Dimitri Marick's wife, Angelique, is dead.
Or very much alive. We're not going to do anything. I can handle this on my own.
Really? How do you plan to get in to see Zeph?
Dr. Zenf, you mean the chief administrator of the
That's
hospital?
the one.
What makes you think I wouldn't be able to get in to see him?
Well, you can't very well walk in and say, "Hi, I'm a coma patient. I'd like to check out the facilities."
I'm the editor of a major magazine. I'm doing an article for healthcare in Austria.
I see. So you already called the clinic.
Yes, I did.
And you made an appointment with Dr. Zenf.
No,
He wouldn't give you an appointment?
it wasn't that definite.
I see.
I didn't speak to him directly.
Uh-huh.
But that doesn't mean that he's not going to see me once I get in Vienna.
Ooh, famous last words.
Well, you're the king of smug, aren't you? I mean, what do you think? That a woman can't achieve anything unless she has a man's help? I think you're in for a big surprise.
No, I think you're in for a big surprise, Brooke. You see, the minute this plane lands, we're going straight to the sanitarium.
Oh, and what does that mean? You called ahead for a taxi?
No, that means I've called ahead and Dr. Zenf agreed to see me. And you, should I decide to bring along a date.
He did not.
Oh, he most certainly did. That old law school buddy of mine is now chief counsel for the Austrian Medical Association.
You know, if this is not for real...
Oh, it's for real. Believe me, I called him, he called Zenf, and now we have an appointment.
Well, why didn't you tell me before that you had these connections?
Brooke, I tried to. Remember at the television studio, but you didn't want to hear much from me. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now. Is there no end to your talent?
I'll just ignore that. Look, so I'm not entirely convinced that Angelique is still alive.
Well, Derek and Mimi seem to think that there's quite a possibility.
Yes,
that
I know.
she
And
could
Mimi's experiences in Marick's mansion lead her to believe that something is not quite right.
And also the monographs on the coma patients that were authored by Dr. Zenf, and the fact that Derek has found out that Dimitri made a number of frequent trips to Vienna.
Enough. I believe that there's enough smoke here that there's probably some fire. I am definitely going to be in on this investigation. Look, please remember that Natalie is a friend of mine as well as my client. She's about to marry this guy, and if our suspicions turn out to be true, I don't want that any more than you do. Now, do we have all this straight? Well, it looks like I should have brought some reading material along with. Perhaps War and Peace would have been a good choice.
I'm sorry, Jack.
For what?
For being hostile.
Well, you know, they say too much debate can bring that out in a person.
Actually, it's nice to have company. I mean, I might need help. I just got angry because I thought, oh, great, here we go again.
I know what you were thinking. You thought I was trying to move in on you again.
Well, I'm a real prize, so I couldn't figure out what other motivation you could have.
You are a real prize. I mean it.
I wasn't fishing for compliments.
No, I know you weren't. I know you weren't. And look, Brooke, I mean, given our history and my patterns, shall we say, it's pretty easy to understand how you would think that. But you don't have to worry. I realize that I ruined anything that we could possibly have had, and that there's not much hope of ever getting it back. I promise you I'm not going to take advantage of this situation. I would sooner cut off my right arm than hurt you again, believe me.
I don't think we need to go to that extreme.
It would be nice if our relationship wasn't limited to debating on local television, though. I miss talking to you. I miss hearing your point of view. You made me laugh.
You made me laugh, too.
We had some good times, you and I. And Jamie.
He misses you.
Miss him. So, hey, can't we get the friendship part back? I mean, no strings at all, just pals. Maybe we can start it on this trip.
Maybe.
This is your captain speaking. We'll be making our descent into Vienna in just a few minutes.
Where we will hopefully find the truth.
Amen to that.
Dankeschön. Ja?
Nein sprechen Deutsch.
English, yes?
Yes, I'm American, actually. This is Brooke English. I'm Jackson Montgomery, and we have an appointment with Dr. Zen.
I will tell him you're here.
Bitte.
This should be interesting.
You a little bit nervous?
Oh, you mean because we're interviewing a man who's possibly been hiding a woman who's supposedly been dead for 15 years? Yes, I'm a little nervous.
Yes, good. I'm glad. I thought I was the only member of that club. Listen, I think with this guy, the direct approach is going to be best.
Agreed, and if he's evasive...
And then we know we're on something we can shift
Welcome.
gears. Dr. Zen.
And you, Miss English.
Dr. Zen,
It's a pleasure meeting you both. Did you have a good flight?
Yes, very good, thank you.
Won't you sit down?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, Miss English, you are writing a piece on my research involving coma patients, hmm?
Well, I'm interested in one particular coma patient.
Who might that be?
Angelique Marick. And her husband, Dimitri Marick.
I'm sorry, I don't recall a patient by that name, but let me check my file. I'm sorry. Something has come up. A patient who needs immediate attention.
Well, we can wait.
No. It might be quite a while, but if you want to wait, you may.
Well, we understand. We'll just wait, if that's all right.
We've come 3,000 miles to find out about Angelique and Dimitri Marick, so we'll wait.
Very well.
Well, that was a direct hit. So...
Broadside. If there's somebody hiding something, it's certainly this guy.
Yeah. Wonder what it is.
Hello?
Yes. May I speak with Mr. Marick, please?
I'm sorry he's not in. May I take a message?
Yes, please. This is Dr. Karl Senf in Vienna.
Dr. Senf. Yes, Dimitri has spoken of you. This is Natalie Hunter, his fiancée.
Oh, I see.
It's a pleasure to talk to you. Dimitri has told me so much about you, and he is so very appreciative of everything you've done.
Then you know?
Yes, of course. Is something wrong?
There are some people here who are asking questions about Angelique and Dimitri. Perhaps you know them. The names are Brooke English and Jackson Montgomery.
This just arrived for you. Oh, the grant applications. Thank you.
Welcome.
Mimi, it's urgent that I get a hold of Jack. Are you sure you don't know how I can reach him?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
I guess you just really didn't want me to know that Jack's with Brooke in Vienna, snooping into Dimitri's past.
How did you know that?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that these supposed friends have taken it upon themselves to go halfway around the world to try to get dirt on a decent, honorable man.
Natalie, they're only trying to help you.
And whose bright idea was it?
Please don't...
Never mind, I already know.
Natalie, you're wrong. Natalie, please, wait!
Natalie! Why? When?
Don't try to play the innocent, Trevor.
Why in the world would they be in Vienna? What's so special in Vienna?
You are the most hypocritical, insincere, underhanded human being I've ever known in all my life. All the caring, all the well-wishing, and all the time you were out to sabotage me.
Well, good for you, Trevor, but what is she talking about?
And I believed you. I thought you really meant it. What a fool I was.
Oh, great. Just like that, you think I'm out to get you and Marick.
Don't try to deny it. You hate Dimitri. You have always
don't
hated
hate
Dimitri.
anybody.
Marick.
Why? You wanted revenge? I thought we made our peace.
Trevor, why on earth would Jack and Brooke be anywhere together, let alone Vienna?
Well, why don't you say something?
How do you know they're in Vienna?
Why don't you defend yourself?
Who said they're in Vienna?
I will never forgive you for this. Never.
Natalie, Trevor had nothing to do with this. He's completely blameless.
Don't try to cover for him.
I'm not covering. The investigation was Brooke and Derek's idea.
What investigation?
Then Jack and I got involved. What? And Trevor not only had nothing to do with this, he tried to stop Jack and Brooke from going. It's the truth, Nat. Your accusations are totally unwarranted.
This is Helga Venezia. I need to talk to Dr. Zent. Then put Nurse Schmidt on the phone, please. It's urgent.
Well, looks like we've been stood up.
Yes, I think maybe you're right.
Forgive me the delay. I'm still dealing with the earlier crisis. I'm unable to speak with you at all today.
Well, we can come back tomorrow then.
No, I have a very, very, very busy schedule. There are no openings tomorrow.
Well, I understand you have a very busy schedule, Doctor, but the truth of the matter is all our questions really boil down to just one. And we don't intend to leave Vienna until we get the answer to that one.
Well, as I said, I don't...
Look, why don't you save us all a lot of time and hassle by just telling us the truth right now?
Is Dimitri Marick's first wife still a patient here?
Is she still alive?
Where's Mrs. Hunter?
I don't know, sir.
Sabrina, you know I regret losing my temper with you when it was Helga who was to blame.
I know, sir.
Well, then, why don't we just forget the whole thing and put it out of our minds?
That's not why I'm on edge, sir. I was on the 3rd floor just now doing some cleaning, and I heard strange noises from that bedroom. You know the one.
Yeah, there's no reason for concern. As you know, that room is very dear to Helga.
But sir, I just saw Helga down here. It couldn't have been her.
Well, I wouldn't worry. It was probably nothing. Old houses creak and moan all the time.
Yes, sir.
Don't open that door.
Trevor, I'm sorry. I'm so ashamed.
Well, you should be. Oh, thank heavens that I came back here to see if you were all right. I mean, especially after that grueling visit, you know, you had with Janet at the jail.
Is there anything I can do
You
to
can
make
leave
it
him
up?
alone, that's what you can do.
Erica, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. This is a good man. This is a terrific man. He's salt of the earth, and yet all you've ever done, you've just heaped abuse on him and hurt on him ever since you found out that Janet was pregnant with his child, as if he did that on purpose. I mean, you dumped him. You went to that snake, Dimitri. And all this man has ever tried to do was be a man of courage and honor and not desert his unborn child.
Erica, chill.
Well, I just hope that Trevor has finally come to the realization that he is so much better off without you. I mean, as deranged as Janet is, at least she pegged you right, that you're selfish and predatory and you don't care about anybody
Erica,
else in
enough.
the whole world.
I mean it. Stop.
Well, you're right. It's fine, because you can tell some people the truth, but you certainly can't make them listen.
Look, no hard feelings. And forget about Brooke and Jack. The trip is no big deal.
I'll be the judge of that. What are you talking about? What are they looking for in Vienna?